select right now. And we see Yorick getting banned out. Looks like Ram Ranchers. I mean, looks like CKK does not want that heavy split push strategy from Dylan on this early game, on this top lane champion.
Damn, I kind of want to see the Juno already.
It looks like it's not gonna happen though, and it looks like they're actually.
You don't always get what you. I'm standing up. Come on, Jeffrey. It's game 3. You gotta stand up.
Alright, I'm staying here for like another 2 minutes anyway.
Not okay.
So
they're banning.
Another Nautilus.
Okay, they want the Nautilus top.
Match.
Trundle, that's your Kieran.
So something that's really shocking so far. We see 2 top lane bans in the first phase. So it looks like Dylan, while he was regarded as.
I thought Chad was a heck main.
Yeah, he is. He's.
I guess. I mean, I guess it's not disrespect, but I guess it's confidence in Kieran that he can shut down Chad.
Looks like they've been valuing this Rammus. They've been valuing Rammus over Hecarim in both games so far.
LeBlanc, Annie.
We're gonna see an Annie first pick here.
No, I'm a big LS fan. Annie is the perfect champion in League of Legends.
So
perfect champion.
Juno, once again, according just based on words from Aaron Gordon, Juno has a secret account where he only plays Annie. So gonna be really important. It's gonna be really putting those skills to the test as he gets locked at in first pick.
I mean, Annie kind of has like a similar, not skill set, but similar play style to Veigar, so I could definitely see how Juno can play both.
Yeah, interesting to see him pick up the Annie instead of the Veigar, though. We're going to see Vel'Koz locked in, going towards Lucas Holland in the mid lane. So after 2 Silas games, decides, hey, I'm going to go play something more high range. I'm going to play that Vel'Koz into Annie here.
Does Tall play tank supports?
Tall play Thresh in one of the games.
There's no preference, but I want to see Chad pull out something more carry, like the E, or the Evelyn, or the Graves, or the Kha'Zix. Something he can burst people down.
Well, actually, Jiho, Leona's been banned by the side of Cool Kids Club in all 3 games against Tall, so I guess that's another thing.
Well, it's not all 3 games because they didn't ban this game.
Oh yeah, the past 2 games. We see Vayne also locked in, so Max Del Hunter will be getting his Vayne once again in this series. And a bit of a change in playstyle here by Cool Kids Club.
Instant R on the Vayne.
I guess they're looking for a bit more just instant burst here. You got the Vi and the Annie.
I like that. And the Jinx, okay. They got Eric as a Jinx one main. So
get Eric on his signature Jinx pick for 3 games in a row.
Eric is. I'm gonna do this. Eric is.
He's a sophomore. We're gonna finish off this first phase of the pick and ban.
I don't think we've ever spoken to Jeffrey. You know one thing I never understood about Ram Ranchers that they always do?
Yeah.
They always go in order of pick style of just the positions.
I guess everyone has every champion or something. It's interesting.
You notice that? How they just go top down and bottom?
Literally,
they really don't care.
We're going to see Morgana locked in here, going towards Tall. Looks like they still have confidence in Talls, and in the bot lane of Ram Ranchers. Going to be going for that Vayne Morgana once again. As we head into the second ban phase, we see Leona taking away from Jack here.
They really gave Jack last pick? I mean, I'm trying to think, like Matt's gonna play tank. Juno's Matt's gonna play tank. I assume Jack's gonna play tank too.
Karth is gonna be taken away here by the side of Cool Kids Club. Didn't want a repeat of last game, as we see York and Karth is the top lane, the top side of the map here, taken away.
Darius, okay. Yeah, Matt kind of cooked us with his Darius.
I mean, champions like Ornn. Oh, not Ornn. Champions like, what is it, Kled and Yasuo are still up for Matt. Definitely 2 comfort picks for him. So
what is my King Kieran gonna play? What is my King Kieran gonna play? I'm hyped. What is he playing?
I said Carter and a Graves fan. That's a lot of respect on jungle.
I mean, have you seen Kieran play? That guy's a beast. That's my boy.
Kieran has been a very valuable player this
year. Jungler.
What's your rank, Jeffrey?
Jeffrey is now brushing his teeth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we see a Kha'Zix lock in here for the side of Ram Ranchers. Going to be going for Kieran. Going to be going for that assassin.
That is. That's bad.
Oh, Poppy locked in here. Gonna be an instant counter to that Kha'Zix and even the Vayne here. So a solid pickup for Matt there in the top lane.
I called the Kha'Zix, didn't I? I called it.
Well, you called it for Chad, so you're kind of wrong, if we're being honest. So sit down.
We're gonna see what that final pick is gonna be for the side of Cool Kids Club to round out the team comp.
Wait, they're gonna be like a Thresh? I personally wouldn't prefer it. Nah, you shouldn't.
Jack is hovering the Thresh, one of his signature champions, and he's going to lock it in, I believe. That's going to be it. The comp is finished. Very, very pick-oriented for the side of
Alright,
Cool
what is a
Kids
couple
Club.
of Dylan playing? I think you should play. You definitely got to play tank here.
Yeah, tank's definitely necessary here. We do
Dog,
see
play like-
we see
play like
champions
Maokai.
Malphite.
No, perfect. This is
Malphite
good.
is going to be a good pick into this comp. Both teams have really explosive team fights, honestly, in this game.
I'd give the benefit to Cool Kids Club, but I mean, if Morgana Black Shields the Kha'Zix goes in, like, the Poppy W is literally useless. And also, if Malphite goes in, and the Poppy tries to W the Malphite, they can all just re-engage.
Malphite Vel'Koz alongside this like Vayne just doing backline damage.
And Morgana protecting with that Black Shield.
It's gonna be really tough for Ram Ranchers to lose a fight as you get towards these later games.
Exactly. Like, I sound biased against Cool Kids Club. Frankly, I got nothing against them. I just think Ram Ranchers is really good.
I for one want Cool Kids Club to win, so you can be biased against them. I'll be biased for them.
No, I'm not biased. I just see it the way it is, and I just objectively think that Ram Ranchers is better set up both games in terms of comp and just the players. We could go down Dylan or Matt. I think they're both very good players. Chad and Kieran, I think they're both good, but I think Kieran's one of the best players in the league. Definitely could make the argument. If Jeffrey Zhao wasn't in this league, I think Kieran has a very strong argument for MVP. Mid lane, Lucas, Juno, they're both very good players. I think Cool Kids Club runs off. Maybe because in terms of like impact, I think Juno has a bigger impact, but that doesn't. I'm not trying to take it away from Lucas because Lucas is also a very good player.
I think
The issue is the bot lane. I mean, Paul and Max is arguably. I know, not even arguably. I think they are the best bot lane in this league. And we're talking about.
Wait.
We're talking about Eric and Jack.
I think that last game that the Jack and Eric, they did a pretty good job to contain the Vayne last game.
Until
that she
game,
got
You cannot contain a Vayne. You have to beat the Vayne very early game. So
the only reason she got out of control is because she got kills off of other lanes. It's not their fault that she got out of control. The other lanes were
Eric was able to have a really high, like about 50 CS lead at one point against Max, but Max definitely had a lot more kills and more presence on the map than Eric did.
I mean, but there's no excuse for a Vayne should be getting shoved in and shouldn't have as much pressure around the map as it should have had last game.
Yes, Vayne.
Like you can't unless you're like throwing lane. Like there should never be a scenario where the Vayne is somewhat close to you in terms of lane presence.
I mean,
unless the support. To be carry support.
No, to be fair, they weren't. Like Cool Kids Club did a really good job in the early game shoving in this Vayne. It just happened that Max just like did what he like does in these games and just managed to carry
which is my argument is saying that when you have such a the bot lane is like what's going to push Ram Ranchers over the edge because the top three for both teams are both very strong, but we're talking about a bot lane that's elite in terms of.
We're like kind of trashing the Cool Kids Club bot lane, but I do think that they have been doing some good work.
I'm not trashing. Being completely honest, I'm not saying they're bad. It's like saying someone's very good, but someone's elite. It's
I do agree. I think the Ram Ranchers bot lane has an advantage here.
Players who play our own positions a little higher than the other positions. Like I do think that Chad did play pretty badly in this first game, but when I look back at it, like he wasn't too bad. Like I do think that there is a higher judgment bar for people that play our own lane because we get the same we get to see what they see.
It's gonna be really interesting to see the way that this comp functions on the side of Cool Kids Club. If you look at the champions here, you see Vi, Annie, and Thresh. Both of them have really strong like engages, like hard, like I want to fight right now. And it looks like if they can just get a pick onto one of the carries of this team on the side of Ram Ranchers, onto this Vayne or Vel'Koz late into this game, just with the sheer pick potential that you have, I think you are able to just kind of wipe the floor with the rest of this team. I mean, again, it's pretty conditional, but if you are able to kind of one shot these guys, it's going to be a good game for them.
I'm gonna talk for the screen disappeared. Who's the other jungler? I'm gonna talk for the Kha'Zix right now. I think that once again for the third time in a row, the only AP damage on the Cool Kids Club is the mid laner Annie. So if the Kha'Zix keeps the Annie in control, then they really don't have to build much MR and all they have to do, all the Malphite has to do is to build armor for the AD champion. So I think that should be thought that goes into the Kazakhs head.
Yeah, you definitely prefer the Malphite to like build that armor instead of the MR, so if possible. So definitely want to try and shut down this Annie early. Again, Juno has been kind of quiet in these first 2 games. Hasn't really been able to really take advantage and carry some of these games like he has been able to in the past. So it's going to be interesting to see if he kind of has a redemption arc here on this Annie, a champion that he has a lot of experience on. Not saying that he doesn't on Veigar, but I am saying that after some two mediocre two mediocre performances compared to what we know he can perform at, if we can see if he can manage to carry this game here on this Annie.
Damn, they have matching skins, Vel'Koz and Vayne.
Yeah, they had the Vayne and Yorick had the matching skins in the last game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I noticed.
So guys, it is 1-1. Cool Kids Club versus Ram Ranchers 1 versus 5. Winner takes on the 3 seed Gamori in the finals on Saturday.
Is finals best of 5 or best of 3?
Best of 3. If it was a best of 5, I would not be able to cast a best of 5. It would be too tight.
Please silence for game 3 for Geo Park. Thank you.
Okay,
building up the hype for this game by Jiho. Thank you very much for that.
So the Kazakhs actually went for the Conqueror here instead of the
Electrocuted Dark Harvest, right?
Electrocute, because I guess he wants to do more sustained damage instead of burst damage, so more for the team fights.
We are now into game.
I just like to say something.
Yes.
Oh, we're into game. Just real quick. My entertainment was beautiful. It was amazing. If you come for the finals, I promise you, we will not let you down.
Yo, me and Jeffrey were talking about that in the last game. You do not want to miss the finals. Yeah, exactly. You are going to be so heavily entertained.
Arguably the most shocking performance I've ever heard about.
Fucking next level. We have guests that will blow you away.
Don't want to reveal anything yet, but again, we just want to reiterate just how impressive the star-studded lineup we have for our THSCS Grand Final held on Saturday at 6 p.m. So
y'all ain't ready.
You do not want to miss out. So starting off level 1, we did see Cool Kids Club do a 5-man stack in both games to start off, but this game we're going to see a little bit of a different approach. We're going to see both top jungle hovering on that top side, whereas the rest of the team will be around bot just to protect themselves, protect the buffs from the enemy.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they're not going for an invade since they went for an invade 2 times in a row. First with the Nahles and second with the Thresh, and they have a hook champion once again, and they're choosing to play safe. Maybe they're a bit afraid or traumatized from the failed games last time.
I mean, nothing really bad happened, I guess, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
don't want anything bad to happen in this game. We're gonna see Juno put a nice cheeky ward onto that Raptor camp. Gonna spot out Kieran as he goes down to finish off his clear on the rest of the top side. We're gonna see top side starts for both junglers here.
I think Chad definitely stressed more on protecting his camp, having his 2 bot laners taking a lead and making sure nobody touches his red, just because of the fact that the Grace took his camps in the first game.
Kieran's gonna be going. Both junglers look like they're gonna be going for at least a full clear of one side of the map, as Kieran's gonna start clearing those Krugs, while Chad goes for the Gromp. We've seen Kieran do a lot of full clears this split. He advocates for it. He thinks it's really valuable, and he so far it's working for that. But we do see that ward still on that Raptor camp if he goes for it. So it looks like CKK will have a little bit of knowledge over where the enemy jungle is in a couple of seconds.
Alright, I have not seen this Thresh hit a hook in these 2 games.
That's your Harvester's leader.
Yeah, Jeff, that's a little mean.
You can't curse on stream. Faggot.
Alright, relax. Yeah, guys.
I don't curse. So
we want to keep it civil here at the THSCS. So just a reminder. But we're going to see.
I mean, I am still rooting for the blue team. I'm just pointing out an observation that I made. Who are you guys hoping you win?
I don't know. I actually
just because you say focus clubs, I'll go Ram Ranchers.
I actually don't really have a preference to this game. Oh, Soul Piercing.
Andrew, We're supposed to predict souls.
Yeah, okay. Mountain slows down, so we get 3 other ones. I go Cloud.
Ocean.
I always go Inferno.
Oh, we see a hook land onto Tall early on. Nice hook, Jeffrey. You were kind of talking a little bit trash, but it looks like it's gonna be a little bit more of an engage. The final auto is gonna construct here. First blood. Meanwhile, we see Chad actually invading the Kazakhs here. He has the smite available to steal that red buff, but it looks like the rest of Ram Ranch are going to try to collapse here. Lucas is here on this Vel'Koz. Might be able to capitalize a little bit off of this. Here comes Max as well. So overall, it's going to be a 1-0 on the side of Ram Ranchers.
Wait, how am I on a delay?
I'm at 343, 344.
Yeah, how am I 10 seconds behind you guys?
I don't know.
You can drag the bar.
Try dragging the bar. Maybe we'll do something.
Now it's just frozen. Oh, what are you guys on right now? 4 minutes?
4 minutes, yeah.
Okay, wait, no, it's frozen for me. 4-0, 4-2?
4-4, 4-5, 4-6. Hold on. See, gank in the mid lane. Not much happening right now. So it's early on.
4-12, 4-12, 4-13?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back. I'm gonna sound like, why am I behind? Oh,
Jack's making another aggressive play. Nice condemn is going to take him down, but they see the hook land onto Tall again. It looks like, honestly, it just looks like Max just has enough damage to finish this off. This might be another kill for Vayne here. Jack might have overextended a little bit. The last Silver Bolt talk is going to land, working towards Eric here, and here comes Kieran. He's low health, but it looks like Max is just going to tank this off. The final auto is going to kill him. Max has 2 early kills. That is disaster for Cool Kids Club. 2 kills on Vayne is really bad.
Max, he was elite. Spot lane, elite. What did I tell you? Stupid. Now you look like a clown. Now you look like an idiot. Your boy.
Did I say they were bad?
You're like.
I didn't say anything bad about their bot lane. I really didn't say anything bad about their bot lane. I don't know where you're getting this from.
Oh, Jack might get caught out here. The root's gonna land on the Morgana. That might just be another easy kill, but nice shield there by the Lantern to save Jack's life for now. 2 kills on the Vayne, though, is gonna be really scary. Already up in farm on this Jinx. Definitely not something you want to see on this higher range 80 carry that you have on the side of Cool Kids Club.
Can you stop eating while we're casting?
I'm so hungry.
1,000 gold lead already developed for the side of Ram Ranchers. Only 6 minutes into this game. Right now we see Matt with a significant CS advantage over Dylan in the top lane, but honestly tank versus tank, not going to have that much impact early on. But we do see an early Bambi's picked up for Matt. It's going to be an early, have some early presence in that lane and maybe pressure him out of a couple more minions.
I'm just actually invading the red buff, the red side right now. I'm not seeing the health bars in the jungle camps. Is that a bug for you guys?
I didn't see it either.
Really?
I don't want to see it.
I haven't noticed it.
When I saw the Gromp,
Yeah.
it was only the Gromp. It was just the Gromp for me. Everything else is working. Alright, so they were Drake. I don't think Kha'Zix won't take an early Drake. That's just not who he is.
Yeah, honestly, Kha'Zix.
Tall. Beautiful freeze, my man.
But what ability do you guys usually yeah, I just want to interrupt you. What ability do you guys usually upgrade on Kha'Zix? Or Andrew, what ability do you usually upgrade?
I have never played Kha'Zix in my life.
Isn't it always QWE?
It really depends. You can.
I know in pro there was a time where you ulted you mass upgraded R first, so like you would never be seen on the map. But like I don't play Kha'Zix enough to know.
Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily be QWE. Like some people upgrade E first to get the extra
I've seen W max as well. I mean,
Jeffrey, I bet you've never seen a good Kha'Zix in your low elo games. I'm gonna be real with you, right?
With the more sustained damage on Kieran with the Conqueror, I think it makes sense that maybe you might.
When you hit silver, then you can talk to me, alright?
Jiho, what rank are you?
Gold.
Alright, you're literally like 3 ranks above me.
But what are you?
I'm silver 3.
What rank are you?
Silver 4.
Shut up.
Oh, Chad might get caught out. 4 members of Ram Rangers are onto this Vi. We see a similar sight in that last time that Focus Club lost to the Shrig News here. But that's going to be an early dragon picked up. That's going to be the first
My
dragon
team is straight smurfing on y'all, Jeffrey. My team is smurfing on you guys.
So early dragon going to be picked up here. Jeffrey, I'm sorry, but that's going to be Infernal Dragon next. So
Idiot.
For the third for you're once again proven to be incorrect.
Oh, top lane trading, top top lane trading?
Yeah, I would talk about this, but like there's really nothing to talk about. These guys are just
so interesting. Oh yeah.
Talking grass back and forth to each other.
Keep trading, boys. Oh yeah. Keep trading, boys.
So good. So very even in the top lane, but not really anywhere else. We see another bind land by Tall onto Eric. He's gonna be tanked out here. Heal's gonna land to just speed him up. You're gonna be forced to flash away from Max. Jack, it was a zoning ignite onto the Vayne. So good job by him getting a couple of damage off.
Can we just talk about how, first of all, Max dodged the thresh Q, and then he walks backwards to dodge the flay. This man is smurfing on Jeffrey, alright? Jeffrey, you sound like an idiot.
Jeffrey's not even in the game. Oh, we see an aggressive ultimate popped here. Dylan is trying to contest, and here comes Kieran, has the ult, gonna flash. Knockup's gonna land by Matt. A little bit of a misplay there. Probably tried to go back. Meanwhile, we see a gank in the mid lane. The ult's gonna be burned by both Chad and Juno, as they're gonna take down Lucas as well.
They made play. Alright, I like that. Good idea.
A good call and response there by in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I did say before the game that you could shut down the Annie because she's the only source of AP on that team, and well, 1-0 isn't going to cut it. You're gonna have to build MR now. I'm sorry.
I also do believe I said you have to contain the Vayne, and the Vayne has 2 early kills, so who was right in the end? Me.
I also believe I said you should shut up, so shut up.
Jeffrey, that's not nice. We don't appreciate that kind of behavior here, Jeffrey.
We don't approve of bullying in THSCS, if you didn't know.
Yeah, of course of course not.
The last incident wasn't our fault.
We're going to see components of Bork almost finished up by Max already as we approach 10 minutes into this game. It's going to be a 1.5 gold lead on the side of the Ram Ranchers, so nothing too drastic so far. But we also see Chad pick up that Rift Herald in the top lane, going to hopefully be used for some aggressive plays, maybe towards that mid lane.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I know I've been poop talking the Rift Herald in this tournament so far because all of these bronzies don't know how to use
Jeffrey.
But
you cannot call people bronzy.
Can you let me finish? You damn. Okay, but I think Chad was able to use his early Herald really effectively in the last game, and I'm excited to see. And that was the main reason why they were so ahead in gold. And I want to see what he does with his Herald in this game.
Where do you think he should use it?
Do you have something to add to that?
I asked you a question, Jeffrey. So where do you think he should use it? That's a genuine question.
So what did you say?
Yeah, I said, where do you think he should use the Rift then? It was a genuine. Well,
I mean, I thought you were gonna say something stupid, but well, it really.
No, I mean, where do you think the Rift would be best?
I think it should go mid.
I think it really depends on.
It depends on where the map is, but I'm gonna have to interrupt your banter for a little bit. We see ultimate land, unstoppable force onto the Poppy, and here comes Kieran. He's gonna be popping that ultimate to try to get some invisibility, and that's gonna be another kill. 3 kills now onto Kieran's Kha'Zix.
I don't know if his Does Poppy's wall stop Malphite ult?
No, it does not. It does not. Unstoppable.
It stops Kha'Zix though. Kha'Zix ult.
It does stop the Kha'Zix and Vayne if you get close enough. So, still gonna be valuable despite being 0-2. This Poppy's still gonna provide some value towards these team fights. Still gonna be really tanky. Still gonna provide that W dash denial there.
They're making a play at boss. Yo, watch this. Watch this. The Cookies Club is gonna destroy the.
So Annie is waiting in here. They're gonna look to dive the enemy bot lane here. They're gonna land the hook here. It's gonna be a 5-man play on this bot lane. Stun's gonna land on the Tall first. They're gonna take him down, and Max will be next to follow. And it looks like the next target might be Dylan. Might have been a little bit of a late TP. That ultimate's gonna be used, but Dylan is still pretty tanky. 5 members dive this side.
And that's like
Jeffrey, shut up. Jeffrey, stop talking. Rift Herald's gonna be popped on the bot lane, and we're gonna see 3 kills on the side of Cookies Club here. That's gonna be first turret picked up as well. Cookies Club doing some work here. The gold has been equalized, Jeffrey. Good job to your team.
Alright, this is GG. I don't need to watch this anymore. I'm going to be going.
Jeffrey, these kills are still even. It's a 500 gold lead.
Yeah, but I really don't want to stay anymore.
There you have it, Twitch chat. Jeffrey, high school senior is tied at 10 p.m.
You know, Jeffrey, if you really just like honestly, if you're gonna have this kind of attitude, I don't even want you here. This is unacceptable. Let's go. Bye. Bye. Everyone, Twitch chat, say bye to Jeffrey, everyone.
Let's go.
Bye.
Static.
He left. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jeffrey's gone. It's just me and Jiho, the OG co-founders here of the THSCS.
Didn't even need him anyway.
That second Infernal Dragon is going to get picked up. I predicted Cloud, and once again, I'm correct. Cloud still is going to be this game here.
I yield to your greatness.
Yeah, I've been on fire recently. I'm like 5 for 6 in these last like 6 games or something.
Really?
Yeah, in the slow predictions.
Damn.
I'm on a hot streak right now.
Get it? Because it's Infernal Drake?
It's actually a Cloud Drake right now. But that's going to be...
Dang it.
2 dragons picked up for Ram Ranchers. They're gonna have a significant pressure. They're gonna have a significant pressure advantage in these dragons as you go towards these later stages of the game.
Who got the kills? I gotta check.
We got 2 kills on Vi, 2 kills on Annie.
For Annie, I'm assuming Annie got 1. No, well, who got the mid? When they ganked mid, who got the kill there?
I don't actually know. I don't remember.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But bot lane, I guess, didn't get any kills. Which will suck.
Aiden Quinn, you are welcome for kicking Jeffrey out of the cast.
Aiden, my man, nice to see you. Hope everything's good.
I mean, I'm just doing what the people want, you know.
Yeah, we're people pleasers. we do it for the fans. Do it out of love.
But this is a very exciting game 3. I'm actually a little bit sad that Jeffrey's going to be missing this because it's going to be a pretty high intense finish to this game. We're going to approach the 15-minute mark and his gold is only about a 500 gold lead to the side of Cool Kids Club right now, but it really can go in any direction.
I still think Ram Ranchers has this. And you know what? If Cool Kids Club wins, I will yield and I will...
So right now, first turret was picked up for Cool Kids Club, but if another turret is taken, it's probably going to neutralize the gold. Basically back to even here. We're going to see just a lot of farming back and forth in the mid lane. All lanes are basically even. We see that despite those early 2 kills, Max still has 20 CS lead, but we're going to see another engage here in the top lane. A good ult by Matt, but he kind of ulted the wrong guy, going for the Malphite into the Kha'Zix. So, and it looks like he might actually not die here. The final bind by Tall barely misses onto Matt, and he gets away with his life. So good job there by Matt trying to avoid another gank there. Looks like they've been kind of ganking top a fair amount in this early stages of the game for Ram Ranchers. So Malphite is going to still be getting stronger and stronger, working towards that Sunfire cape as of now, and we will see how this game continues to work to finish out. Interesting build choice here. We see the Black Cleaver component started up here by Kieran in the jungle. So
guess he just doesn't want to get popped as much, which is fine.
I mean, with the Conqueror build, makes a lot of sense. But we see a nice flash ult onto Max, and Juno one-shots him. Those 2 kills on Vayne mean nothing to the 3-0 Annie as he picks up another kill onto the Vayne.
And that's exactly what we're talking about. How that's how important Tall is to their team. Where if that happens, where Annie can somehow get to the backline with no absolute protection, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to the Kha'Zix too, and the Vel'Koz if they're not careful. So
Tall is definitely valuable. He proved his worth in that last game, having a very, very good KDA in that last game too, that gave Ram Ranchers their first win of the series. So hopefully that Morgana can be used to similar effect in this one. Once again, back and forth trades in the top lane. Neither side takes any damage. Sunfire cape completed for both.
This is as close as it gets.
This has been an incredible 3-game set.
All my eyes are on this. This is the only thing I'm caring about right now.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, we see. Meanwhile, we see Jinx actually has neutralized the CS deficit a little bit. Those 2 kills coming from that extra help have really give this Jinx the advantage here. Gonna actually, if you look at the gold is now very close again in the bot lane. Only about 300 gold separates the Vayne and Jinx.
I mean, there's still issues that it's so close. It shouldn't be close. If you're playing it with a Vayne, you want that Vayne to be behind by a lot, and the fact that it's not, it's just a bad sign. And there are 2 Drakes already, so what's the Drake? When is Drake back up?
Drake is up in about 30 seconds. You can click the objective timers on the bottom on the eye, and you can actually see all the objectives. I learned that halfway through the split. So, oh, we see Juno getting caught out here by the Annie. on by the Kazakhs, but a nice ultimate stun there to lock down the Kazakhs to prevent the kill. Thresh is going to hook, but it's going to be flashed away by Max. It looks like Jack might be the next target here. We see a TP coming in from Matt. This could be a big fight here. Big 5v5 determining a huge outcome of this game. Dylan's going to follow suit in the TP, but with Dragon coming up, Cool Kids Club do have a bit of a positional advantage right now. Could be going for that first Cloud Dragon of the game, but the rest of Ram Ranchers are here. Dylan has the ultimate available along with the life form disintegration ray on the side of this Vel'Koz, and it looks like Ram Ranchers are going to take advantage here and going to pick up that dragon. Might be the third dragon here, unless a miraculous steal happens by Chad.
I mean, they can't come down grouped up. Malphite's just going to ult. Yep, and Matt's backing. They're giving it up.
Looks like Chad is going to go in for a last minute steal, and it's stolen by Eric's ultimate. The Super Mega Death Rocket is going to take down the dragon, and it's going to give Cool Kids Club a dragon. Amazing steal, and Chad gets away safely as well, just by the skin of his teeth. A great ult by Eric. Eric proving that he's dominant on this Jinx. Good thing Jeffrey wasn't here to see that. He would have been all over Eric's Jinx play right there. But that's going to be another dragon. It looks like Ram Ranchers are going to be pushing towards this middle outer turret. Sorry. Trying to even out the turrets a little bit. But here comes Annie. He has the E pop. And it looks like the rest of Ram Ranchers are going to have to back off.
Man, what a series of events there. I really thought
that was such an insane and honestly like a really game-changing steal there by Eric. Because if Ram Ranchers get that dragon, that's going to be 3 dragons to 0. You're going to be on soul point by 24 minutes into this one.
That is not.
It's not going to be good for Cool Kids Club. Honestly, that could have been a series-saving rocket there by Eric.
Yo, imagine they get 4 clouds in a row, 40% CDR.
On the ultimates. And think about the ultimates they have on this team. Tibbers, even the Jinx and Popio and the Vile to lock down some members of this team.
Yeah.
It's going to be really important to get that Ultra down. And so getting that Cloud Dragon is going to be really important. And getting more and more of those will be good for these late game team fights.
Man, another top lane. I can't wait for top lane to start fighting again. I love tank fights. Nothing more spectacular than them. Oh yeah, Malphite UCS. So entertaining. Oh yeah.
So yeah, we've actually seen Eric take a CS advantage despite being down by about 20 or 30 early on to this game. So the Jinx is proving that he can still farm up. Max is not as powerful as he was in the past. Already has more deaths than he did in the last game. So
tough.
That Ginsu's building has not been completed yet. So it looks like both AD carries are going to take a step back in their itemization for now. Definitely not going to be as strong as in the early game as they were in the last game. So far, some very even game overall. Gold is barely in favor of Cool Kids Club with only a 600 gold lead right now. Hook's gonna miss onto Jack.
Okay.
Something I want to point out that I've been really impressed by has been just Jack's CS numbers. We're gonna see a gank in the top lane. Flash is gonna land. Go up by Matt, and he's not gonna be able to kill him. Jack's vision score has been just insane in these games. He's been bragging about it in some of our group chats that we're in. He has vision scores, but they are high numbers, and he has the numbers to prove it. I think he broke 100 in that last game, so doing a lot of work on this Thresh.
As much as vision is important, though, and as much as vision, there's a lot more to support, and the reason why I give Ed the edge to Tall is just because of his plays-making skills, but that isn't to take away from Jack, because the man gets his vision for his team, which sets up Juno a lot and Chad in terms of what they can do.
So we were talking early before this game started. Juno, in the past 2 games on this Veigar, did have a couple of rough games, was kind of heavily camped in both of the games, but now, given the opportunity to carry, he is now 3-0-1, working towards that Merlinomicon. Going to be pretty important, pretty impactful player to finish the final game.
Gank?
Yeah, the ganks have been going in his favor instead of the other way around. So definitely, it's nice to see Juno in a position where he can carry with a lot of gold. If you're looking at the gold, he actually has the most on his team by about 1,000. Oh, sorry, 300. Chad is actually close to that amount. But yeah, just good plays overall by Cool Kids Club mid laner, showing that he can be a dominant mid lane carry as well.
Drake up in a minute. You should look at both top laners to probably get one more wave and back. Come down to Drake and see a true C5v5, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah, this next dragon fight's gonna mean a lot. TPs are not available yet on either side of the top laners. Gonna be coming up pretty shortly though. Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna be coming up close shortly. I do think that they probably will be available for this next Baron fight. Meanwhile, Dragon fight. Sorry. Meanwhile, we see Chad trying to make an aggressive play here. Was not in range to pop the ultimate on either of the members of Ram Ranchers there. But it doesn't really matter. You do zone them off a little bit, and you're gonna get some vision onto this Dragon because of it.
Oh, Max is backing right now. I don't know. Okay, I guess they're assuming they're not gonna rush it. If they rush it, they're gonna get it though.
Paul has hit so many bindings this game.
Do they know Kha'Zix and Vayne back?
I don't know.
Because they can rush it.
Ram Ranchers definitely knows the target here because they have that risk shuttle down.
They won't be there in time. They won't be there in time if they rush it.
Dragon is about to spawn in about 3 seconds.
If you don't rush it, you're not gonna get it.
Vayne and Kha'Zix are running back to base, and it looks like it might be a bit of a force here. I do think that they would not have been able to kill it as the Dragon just spawned. And it looked like the members of Ram Ranchers were in position to try and contest for a fight. But it looks like right now both teams are kind of just hovering around this Dragon. Both sides want this fourth Dragon of the game going their side.
Oh, they're all grouped together. They have no vision.
Oh, they knock out the Malphite. This could be huge. Could be a big fight here. Ultimate's going to land onto Max. Chad is straight into the back line, but he's not going to be able to survive here. He's going to fall. Meanwhile, Jinx is going to get a kill onto Morgana, but at what cost? Everyone else is doing so much damage. Vayne is wiping the floor. Kha'Zix is doing so much damage, and at the cost of the support, that is a 5 kill for the side of Ram Ranchers. It is now 10 kills to 6 as they're going to pick up this third Dragon of the game.
Oh, man. The issue there is, okay, Chad, great to ult the Vayne. You can't go in by yourself, dog.
No, the Vayne did a good job of peeling back. He used the flash, used the heal, getting back into position to have the rest of his team back up on the Vayne, on the Vi. Very good positioning by Max, but yeah, ultimate by Chad was obviously used to try and get onto the backline carry, but if you're the only one there, you're not going to be able to kill him.
Exactly.
So the gold has now swung in favor of Ram Ranchers. They have now 3,000 gold ahead of Cool Kids Club, as they're now on Soul Point. The Soul is going to be spawning. The Soul Dragon is going to be spawning in about 4 minutes.
How did Juno die there? I didn't see it.
Juno died? Oh, yeah, he did.
Did he not die?
Oh, he did.
I thought that was an ace, right?
Oh, it was an ace. I didn't see what happened. Yeah, but Juno definitely did not burst out the right targets. I think he probably was like forced to like maybe ult the Malphite in the chance. I didn't actually see what happened in the fight, but
I think Lucas killed Matt too. So Lucas got some kills there too. Lucas got a kill there too.
All the bounties are now on the side of Ram Ranchers.
My team pulling up for me. That's my squad. I'm not a part of Planet of the Apes. I'm a part of. Y'all think I was a part of Planet of the Apes the whole time? I was actually undercover for Ram Ranchers.
Of course you were. So we're gonna see very similar item builds actually on both top laners, going for that Tabby's Sunfire and Stoneplate pickup early on. Very exciting itemization. I actually don't necessarily. I'm not a big fan of Sunfire on Malphite, just given the passive. You're not gonna be able to proc it unless you're only able to proc it like once every like 90 seconds every time you use your ult. So I do think other items are more valuable that give you more CDR and stuff, but it does give you a lot of tanky stats as well, even without the passive. So.
You're talking about the Sunfire K passive in terms of just the
CC,
damage.
Yeah, like the hard CC. Like you can't get it. It's the same thing why you don't like taking aftershock on Malphite, just because you can only get it once every like 2 minutes.
Gotcha.
Oh, Lucas actually tries to pop the ultimate mid lane to try and kill Eric. Does not end up taking him down. Malphite is so tanky. When he has that shield, his armor, the increase in armor on his W is tripled, which means that it's really hard for Matt to do any damage while that shield is up. Both these champions have like max health and like tank shredding stats in their kits, in the popping Q and the Malphite W, so it's going to be effective here. We're gonna see another gank in the top lane. Jiho, are you okay?
No.
Oh my god. Well, while Jiho is having a stroke, we did see the top side, good ultimate by Matt, and here comes the rest of Cool Kids Club looking to try and contest. They're gonna try to land ult onto Kieran, but it's not gonna work. We see a little bit of BM there by now, but you know that he knows that he's unkillable. Popping the recall animation right there.
That's the FTX skin, right?
That is FTX.
That's a Doinby skin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dylan, you got mad respect from me, dog. That is a pretty skin. I didn't notice that until now. That is the fun.
Fun plus
Ball,
Phoenix.
yeah, fun plus
Malphite.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Doinby.
I saw it in the champ select
The
loading screen.
I didn't notice till now. I was gonna say that's a beautiful skin.
So the gold lead is now 3,000 in favor of Ram Ranchers, but still, again, this game could go any way right now. Cool Kids Club still definitely have a lot of carries. They have this Jinx who's nearing her third item. Is probably looking for a rapid fire, which I think is what she built before. Whereas Juno still has 3 kills on this Annie, is working towards that Zanya, is almost completed.
Drake's up in about a minute. I'm excited to see where that goes. Don't expect them to do like a play when they try the Baron again. But yeah, this time it's CKK that gets the vision first, which is going to be a lot more beneficial to them. Honestly though, like, I'm not even worried. Ram Ranchers got this in the bag.
Ram Ranchers are pretty ahead in gold right now. Make it 4,000 as the next dragon is about to spawn. This could be big. If they get Soul here, about 30 minutes into this game, it could be a lot of pressure, especially with those ultimate cooldowns. Once again, combined with that like movement speed after you ult, gonna be really valuable, especially on champions like Vayne and Kha'Zix, who really value.
And Morgana, underratedly Morgana. If Morgana can get in a group of circle and ult, blazing speed.
So it looks like both teams are gonna want to try to fight around this dragon here.
Yeah, there's no way you can give this up if you're CKK. Let's get this fight. I'm ready. Andrew, take it away.
Dragon is going to spawn in about 20 seconds. Both teams are kind of just walking around, trying to clear some vision before the fight begins. We see Matt actually in the top lane before he tries to rotate down towards this dragon. We're going to spawn in about 10 seconds. I do think that Ram Ranchers is currently in the position to take it, but it looks like it's going to have to be CKK that try and steal this drag. It looks like Ram Ranchers are probably going to start this one off.
That Vel'Koz could just poke so hard.
So it looks like Dragon is going to be started up here by the Ram Ranchers. They're going to try to pull it out behind the pit a little bit. And it looks like the rest of Cool Kids Club is kind of grouped up here. Malphite could get a big ultimate, and it looks like the Soul is just going to be instantly taken. Chad was not even able to jump over and try to steal that. And it looks like the pressure of just Dylan's enormous Malphite was just able to like prevent any altercation on the side.
Vel'Koz just pokes so much. There's like really nothing they could do. Beautiful comp chosen by Ram Ranchers. Not like they have an amazing coach. I don't know who their coach is, but smart dude.
We approach 31 minutes into the game. That is going to be Soul. It's gonna we can see the impact of that Cloud Soul in the next team fight. We're gonna see Vayne and Kha'Zix and Morgana actually get a hold of that Soul buff next time they ult in the fight, and we're gonna see Baron spawn up soon. And it looks like both teams is gonna be their next target.
If you are CKK though, you definitely do appreciate the fact that it wasn't like an Inferno or a Mountain where they get a shield. Even though you don't ever want to give up a soul, you take what you take this as a best case and say it's the best situation we got. Just like one time when I was hanging out with Andrew and he wasn't there, so I got to hang out with his younger sisters because they're both really cool. They're cooler than Andrew. So you know, like I went to go hang out with Andrew, but in the end I got the best situation. And I got to hang out with Sarah and Hallie, who are both a lot cooler than Andrew. So you know, there's win-wins. How's the CS numbers looking?
Right now, a little bit of a stalemate right now. Ram Ranchers do have a 4,000 gold lead, but look like they kind of just want to stall it out. Look for some of their picks that they get, and try to just clear out vision for Baron, and try and just push like these waves out. Try and get some vision towards this Baron. So we're gonna see some resets coming out here. Kha'Zix is gone for a pretty defensive but very effective build. You go Warrior Cleaver into Death Stance. You're gonna be unkillable while still doing tons of damage to the backline.
I just want to see Dylan one on Eric.
Yeah, dude, he can definitely one-shot him at this point. Thornmail is now completed by Dylan.
Oh, man.
And Max is still doing a lot of damage on this Vayne and able to pressure CKK off of that mid lane inner turret. But we see Jack here looking for an aggressive play. Not going to be able to hit any hooks there. We did get a bit of a lag there on stream for you guys. But we do see Jack chunked down to very low health. Going to be forced to back here. That could be a go for Ram Ranch to try and make a play.
I mean, Dylan's just going to keep pushing until someone reacts to him, right?
At this
Someone's got to react to him.
At this point, I don't really like the Vi pickup as of now. I think after you get towards these later stages of the game, the Vi, while you can like target one member of the team, we saw in the past Max did a really good job of kiting Chad back into the backline. So while the time he landed his ult, there were 3 members of Ram Ranch just surrounded by him. So it's gonna be really hard for Chad to really pull off any sick plays with this Vi. It's gonna be, I mean, I would be happy to take a 1-for-1.
Kieran. Alright, nice protection.
So we're gonna see.
Yeah, this game is really
wait
for my team Ram Ranchers to take over and win this game.
The gold lead has continued to just continue to stack up little by little in favor of Ram Ranchers, now at about 4,500, nearing 5. And we're gonna see a bit of an engage here. Nice. We see Kieran takes the W upgrade with one of his ultimate points. We're gonna see him have massive slows over the enemy.
You cannot stay grouped up in the jungle together.
Oh, we see a hook land onto Matt, and he's going to die. We see a 4-man anti-ultimate though. Tibbers is doing a lot of work, but we're gonna see Lucas manage to fall. But here comes Dylan. He's still at full health. He's gonna take down Juno, and Tall follows short, and we're gonna see a little bit of a white fight. Max is just wiping the backline of Cool Kids Club, and that's gonna be a quadra kill onto Kha'Zix. He is at full health, level 16, doing so much work. Kieran is just a madman, along with Max and Dylan. They're gonna be taking down this Baron, and a disaster struck for Cool Kids Club 35 minutes into this one.
Can't contain myself. Really can't. That was beautiful.
That was a great play. You got Soul. Now you have Soul and Baron buff on to 3 of your members here.
Minute and a half, and others in a minute and a half. I mean, to be completely real, like Juno and Chad tried everything there. That was a great setup.
Juno and Chad had a perfect engage there. 4-man stun by the Tibbers combined with that ultimate. That is the perfect situation to use that vial to try and get into the middle of the team, get a good AoE.
I think I gotta rewatch that fight, and I'm sorry, like, since we're, although we do have a very high budget, we aren't the highest, so we don't have another screen to watch the replays.
Yeah,
although,
we don't.
If you guys like to donate to the GoFundMe, let us know. But I think Tall had a really good ult there where he stunned them and he redemptioned. So I think Tall was very good in that team fight, but Max wasn't. No, Max. You say Max like wiped them out, but Max really didn't do that much that fight because he walked all the way around.
I guess I didn't really see, yeah. But I saw him just hitting the backline like basically by himself.
At the end he did, because he walked all the way around, but it was like a setup from his team.
Dude, that fight kind of just like was split 2 ways. Like it was partly like Juno and Chad show, and then also like Matt getting.
Dylan, like, I think Dylan like was trying to ult and like it just lagged out for me on my screen. It looked weird.
Yeah, the ult looked a little bit weird on my part as well. Juno, I mean, Matt Kwan, while he is tanky, got basically instantly bursted there by the sheer amount of damage there on the side of Cool Kids Club. I don't even know if he popped his stone plate.
Oh, like I don't know what to tell you. Stop grouping up in the jungle together if you're CKK against the Malphite. It makes
level 17 Malphite working towards that Solari as well after he finishes the Thornmail. He's gonna be so tanky in these fights.
Oh my!
Elder Dragon is about to spawn, and if the rest of this game proved to be any different, it looks like Ramrex is gonna have the advantage in this one.
Does Poppy have no MR? He's getting popped.
Yeah, Poppy gets shredded pretty hard by Lucas.
Oh, Jack's already half health.
Elder Dragon's gonna be spotted, but the 2 tanks on the side of Cool Kids Club have already been basically chunked to half. We're gonna see Dylan look aggressively here, but it looks like the Elder Dragon is gonna continue to be taken by Ram Ranchers. They're gonna pull it out to prevent any chance of a steal, and with 4 dragons and Elder, it's gonna be really hard for Cool Kids Club to do anything here. We see an ultimate pop by Luke by Matt. It's gonna knock Vel'Koz out of the fight, but meanwhile we see Chad and Juno basically split from the rest of the team. We see Chad, we see Kieran going into the rest of the team, and we see here we're gonna see Annie let an ult onto the Vayne, but it's not gonna be enough. He's gonna get popped instantly. Max has a stopwatch to save himself. Kieran is gonna be legendary here. Dylan picks up another kill onto Chad, and that's gonna be Matt's gonna be cut off here on this Poppy. Does not have the flash available, and Max is going to take his 4th kill of the fight. That's gonna be 3 dead on the side of Cool Kids Club. They can push for the end here.
Wow, Kieran. Oh.
Ram Ranch is just showing how much stronger they are on this champion. They didn't even bother to take the Elder Dragon. They just think that with 3 members of their team down, they're gonna have Dylan tank TP to the turret to end this game, and I think it's gonna be it. They're on to the next turret. Death timers are way too long. 9-0 and 4 on Kieran's Kha'Zix. He was definitely the MVP of this one, and in the most exciting series we've had on the THSCS, we see Ram Ranchers take down Cool Kids Club 2 games to 1 to face Gimori in the finals.
Wow. I'm excited as ever.
Excellent play by so many members of these teams. I mean, we weren't expecting this to be like, honestly, like I was expecting. I thought that Cool Kids Club might have had a chance to take a game, but I was not expecting each and every game to be so super close. And props to them. They went from being 4-4 to nearly taking down the champion. This
is as fun as it gets. Wow, Falcon did 25k damage.
I think we just got to invite the whole team.
Yeah, I'm so down. You know what? I had Ram Ranger's cock in my mouth, but it tastes so good.
Wow, I mean that was definitely an incredible series. I'm glad to have casted it with you guys. Each game lasted over 35 minutes, so definitely pretty close. And again, valiant efforts on the side of Cool Kids Club. But
oh my!
Here come the Ram Ranchers, guys. Players. Welcome to the stream and congratulations on your
beautiful players. Mechanically beautiful, physically, oh everything off it.
Tall, I'm loving the Rutgers swag right now.
The Rutgers represent.
Oh, that's Kieran. Sorry, Kieran. I can't. Sorry, my bad.
Rutgers swag.
Yes, sir.
Loving it. But Ram Ranchers, congrats on your win. 2-1, taking out Cool Kids Club. Were you expecting it to be this close?
No. The first game we just messed up, I think.
Yeah, we were kind of nervous first game. Not
yeah, it was a warm-up game. It was a warm-up game.
Okay.
I see Lucas decked out in the shirt and tie. Is that a tie? Is that a suit? Is that a suit right there?
The
He dressed up in a suit?
THSCS is a prestigious event.
Oh my gosh.
I only wear the finest attire when I game in such an event.
Shut up.
Well, guys, we kind of touched on this already, but do you have any reactions towards Cool Kids Club, how they played, and how they've improved like since their 4-4 finish in the split?
They haven't.
They haven't.
Okay. They're doing pretty good. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but who got the victory screens?
Okay.
Yeah. No, they played well in the first game. I think it was just the fact that they don't know how to play late game in comparison, and they don't know that when we pick Vayne and Kha'Zix and all those people that we're just going to wreck our late game, and they just didn't stand a chance. After we got fed bot lane, Tall, and I.
Yeah,
that's my pick for first team all.
Bot lane dominance. Yeah.
Tall, I love you.
I love you too.
I'm surprised they didn't ban Vayne third game because that was a really big factor for us.
Yeah.
Like first 2 games we were going split push comp with the Yorick, but then third game we were playing the just 5v5 with the Malphite because I was the engage. So. Yeah.
Beautiful skin, by the way. I like the Doinby skin.
Thank you.
Kieran, I have a question for you. Just walk me down to that the first Cloud Drake where somehow the Jinx stole with her W.
Oh, I was lagging, you know.
Yeah.
Lag. Of course.
But,
I was gonna say like Kieran's. I think it was like 500 ms on Kieran's screen. It was crazy.
I mean, I couldn't see the computer, but like just judging by his movements, definitely looked like.
Yeah, no, it looks sus. I was like, that's not Kieran.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are facing GMR, Gamori, in the finals. What do you guys think?
Literally who? Like.
Hey, they've won 10 in a row, right? They've won 10 in a row.
But they lost to us.
10 in a row. Okay, and.
We gave them a 2-kill lead and they still lost.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yo, I remember. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Lucas had a really nice Ori ult in that one Baron fight. I think I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, was that when I yoinked that shit? Oh, that was so free.
Fucking
Yeah.
Can you guys give us a little like preview of what's gonna happen in the finals? Like you guys got a little.
We're gonna win.
Is it 5 games or is it 3 games again?
It's gonna be 3.
It's 3. 2-0.
2-0. Very confident by Ram Ranchers. I love it. I love to see confidence on both sides of this final game, of this final match. Yeah, guys. What have you been doing to kind of prepare for the playoffs or finals or just anything? Have you been doing anything?
We get the intake out before.
If you check my match history, I make sure to get all the bad plays out before it's time for games.
You know, Lucas just likes to run it down mid before.
Yo, that's next level tactics, and that's why you guys.
You can only make so many mistakes in a day, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just getting my mistakes done out early.
So yeah, honestly,
I'm too smart.
Yeah, next level 300 IQ plays by the side of Ram Ranchers. This is how you practice, folks. But
this is how you win.
Yeah, guys, do you have anything to say to GMR or to anyone here that maybe doubted you after you lost that first game?
Or Dan Bassan, who is an active fan of your team.
Dan Bassan was in chat saying we sucked.
You know, I don't think
I feel like Dan Bassan says everyone sucks.
I don't think he understands how to play the game. So.
Oh,
he does.
shots fired. Damn.
I don't know what shots were fired because I thought I was just stating a fact.
You be true.
Ouch.
All of a sudden, what is Dan gonna say? But yeah. Do you have anything else to I'd say to GMR?
Bro, ban Vel'Koz. Every time I log in that champ, I'm straight pissed
Only
chilling all
ban
game.
mid lane. Only ban mid
We
lane.
have Kieran's
Man,
champion.
no one
We're still
else.
gonna win.
Target.
Love to hear it.
Everybody in our team just plays too many champ. You might as well not ban anything. It doesn't matter.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
Well,
I love you.
whoa.
Oh,
That is really cute. Well, guys.
I also have one more question.
Yeah.
So I was an active Ram Rancher supporter during the game. Just want that to be
TSM,
stated.
man. I love it.
And Jeffrey Song was also a caster who left mid game. And he was a big CKK fan.
I mean, he saw how the
So-
game was going and just decided to leave, I think.
So when you guys win the finals against GMR, because I'm your biggest fan, just remember,
Yeah.
remember I was always there for you
I
guys.
will.
Thank you.
Of course.
We're
That's
just
why
like
you
this line.
said when
Yeah.
we played against you.
Yeah, exactly.
So that we
Exactly.
can win the finals.
That's so we can win.
Exactly. Yeah. We purposely threw the first game. That's why we made it the first game in the season.
And then you
Yeah.
threw
of
the
course,
other,
of
what,
course.
6?
Yeah.
Hey, it was all on purpose.
I mean-
don't worry.
I mean,
Oh,
my
I had an
side,
attempt.
my side gig coaching Ram Ranchers. I had to lose side more time to help you guys.
We
In
didn't
order to
need the
make-
help.
Kieran, I have a question for you.
I don't know. I mean, that's pretty helpful.
I have a question for Kieran. Just looking forward in this finals match. I mean, you have been probably one of, if not the most dominant jungler of this entire
Behind Andrew
tournament
Howe?
so
I'm
far.
gonna have
Behind me, of course. My incredible
course.
gameplay, but you're coming against Minkyu Yu, one of the junglers of GMR, who has been pretty good and has basically carried GMR out of a couple of the games. Have you watched any of their games, and do you have any opinions on her?
I've watched like every game. I think he's pretty good, but when I played against him, he really got out jungled hard. So I don't think it's a problem. Like I said.
I love to hear it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
I like it. Well, yeah, guys. Again,
Thank you.
Anything else you guys want to say before we close off the stream for today? Because it's been a long one.
I love you all.
Well, Tall.
My
Thank
heart.
you for watching.
I love
Tall, I
Tall.
love you too. Well, that's gonna.
Oh, I love you more.
No, I love you more.
That's gonna do it for this stream and for the semifinals of the THSCS. Once again, Ram Ranchers coming in for the interview. Oh my goodness!
Jesus Christ.
Don't make me blush. But yeah, Ram Ranchers, thank you for the interview, and we'll see you all on Saturday.
So now we have one final game left.
One more match to decide
One
our
match.
champion. One 3-game
Right.
series, and this is gonna be a tough one. We saw a great series here by Ram Ranchers, but I wouldn't be surprised if this finals is gonna be even better.
I love the confidence out of Ram Ranchers, and I do from the bottom of my heart want them to win, but cannot deny the fact that GMR has been on a very hot streak recently.
GMR has also acted pretty confident. They've been saying they're gonna win the whole thing from the very start, so it's gonna be pretty interesting.
And that's as close as it gets. So also Juwon Lee, if you're watching this, I hate you. Everything about you. Anyway,
we're gonna hold on before we close out the stream. Let's take a final look at the playoff bracket before we close things off. This is the completed bracket. This is what it's going to look like, guys. We see Ram Ranchers taking down Kuka's Club in 2-1, and GMR taking down THSCS 2-0. Seeing both of those teams in the finals on Saturday at 6 p.m. I don't think we're actually going to have a third place match, but we might have some stuff planned for you guys ahead of the final match. So yeah, everyone just make sure to tune in on Saturday. It's going to be a big, crazy show, and
we promise you we will not let you down.
Yeah,
promise you.
Of course. Jiho, do you have anything to say before we close off this stream?
Just the fact that you guys don't want to miss out. We promise you. We've been talking for this moment for a long time. You know, we had to get our agents to talk to other people. Our agents have done a lot of work. We have some sponsorship deals that we want to announce soon too.
Of course.
But yeah, just can't wait for you guys to join us.
Yeah, we don't want you guys to miss this finals. It's going to be high action packed. If it's anything like that last series, Ram Ranchers versus GMR have been two of the most dominant teams in this entire tournament, and so seeing them face off is going to be a sight to see. We did see them play at a best of 1, but that was before GMR went on their 10-game win streak. So it's going to be a great series to watch. But until then, that's going to be a wrap for this show. It was a long one today. We watched 3 incredible high-action-packed games, but until next time, we'll see you on Saturday. I'm Andrew, this is Jiho, and we will see you in the finals.
Good night, guys.